Alright, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've been on here, but I just received my limited edition Boxy Charm box and I thought I would open it up with you and put some of it on my face and we can test it all out together. Here is my limited edition box that came in this cute packaging. I really love the color. And in this box, I believe it was around 40 something dollars, a little less than 50, and it came with 8 items, and I'm going to be putting all of these on my face. So to start off with, I already have my brows done. I did that off camera just to get that done and over with. First and foremost, we got this in the box, which is an Ofra vitamin C cream. It says it helps to even skin tone and promote healthy and younger skin. So my face is clean. There's nothing on it other than my brows. So it's a kind of a thicker, it's a little bit thicker of a consistency. It smells like oranges. My lips have been so dry recently, and all I do is just pick on them and make it worse. That is very nice. I will continue to use it. It smells really good. Next, we got a primer. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. The bottle looks like this. I love when products have a seal on them that you have to open, so that way you know that no one else has touched it or been all up in it with their filthy fingers. This is purple. Let me show you what it looks like. That feels nice and moisturizing. I feel like these two products work hand in hand to give you like a glowy skin. I think that's kind of what the idea behind the box was, because my next product is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops, and I got the color Balsam. Here's the packaging. I'm in desperate need of some lip balm. I find that most lip balms don't do too much for me. They don't really, I don't know. If you have a lip balm that you find really moisturize your lips, please let me know because I am in need of it. So I've seen these Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops used in a couple different ways. I've seen them put on before foundation, mixed in with foundation, and then just in spots to highlight. So I think what I'm going to do is first put it on under my foundation, and then if it doesn't shine through, then I'll put it on top of my foundation as well. For those of you who don't know about Boxy Charm, it's a monthly subscription box. This one just happened to be limited edition and a little bit more expensive. You get the box once a month, and it's about $21, not about, it is $21, and you get it once a month, and they're all full-size items. Most boxes have like about 5 or 6 items, and for 21 bucks, that is amazing. And for the most part, I usually do like everything that I get in my box. So here is the dropper. I feel like what I'm left with is a nice dewy complexion. For days that maybe I don't plan on putting foundation at all, this may be something I just throw on to give my skin like a healthy glow. So now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. If you've never seen it before, this is what it looks like. And I've got mine in the color light beige. I will be using my Y6 Morphe brush. Do you guys like my new background? Isn't it cute? I think it's very festive. how do you guys like to put your makeup on? Do you use a brush or a sponge? Do you use your fingers to blend it in? How do you put your foundation on? Only recently not recently, like the last few years, have I used a brush. For the most part, when I was younger, I'd put on my foundation using my fingers, and obviously that works okay, but I'm just curious now that makeup is done by a lot of people and lots of people are into makeup now. I'm curious as to what your preferred method is. So this foundation, the Amazonian clay one, is pretty matte, but I'm actually seeing some dewiness come through from the products that I used previously. I think that I could be more dewy. What I'm going to do is take the drops and pour just a couple on, or just one, on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to use my e.l.f. small stipple brush and just stipple it on. It definitely has that pinky hue, which is okay. That's not necessarily the type of highlighter I use very often. Most of mine are more champagne-y colored, but this will be a nice addition to my collection because it's not like all my other highlighters. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my face just around the spots where I'm going to be bronzing. I'm going to be using my Bye Bye Pores Press Powder, and I will just use a Sigma F80 brush and just in these parts. Mostly I like to powder my face in those areas so that my bronzer doesn't stick to that area, and lately I've been loving this bronzer so much. This is my warm e.l.f. bronzer. I use this bronzer in my full face using e.l.f. products, and I've been loving it. And I kind of just mix within all the colors. And I am using my e.l.f. Complexion Brush. This is one of my favorite brushes ever. Bringing some life back into my face. Okay, so now what I like to do, these products are not part of my Boxy charm, and neither was the powder, but I like to set my eyebrows after I'm done putting on bronzer, just because the bronzer I kind of am messy with it. And so then I feel as if I set them before, if I set my brows before, then they're wet and then the brush hairs will be sticking all over it. So I use my Anastasia clear brow gel first, and then I go on with this one, which adds a little bit of color. Sometimes a little too much color. This one's my Brow Tamer Flexible Hold Tinted Brow Gel, and that just sets my brows. We got a palette in the box. This is the outer carton of it, and this is called, I believe, High Performance Neutrals. 6 eyeshadows and a blush. Let's prime our eyelids. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion. I feel like I like to use this one when I'm kind of just not necessarily in a hurry, but I don't want to sit and blend for a while, which is what I have to do with my MAC paint pot. I have to blend it all in and make sure it goes with everything, and this one I can just use my fingers And I do prime from my lash line all the way to the top, right below the brows. So first I'm going to take my Sigma at is it E? Yeah, E40, my Sigma E40, and then I'm going to take this color up in the corner right here, and I'm going to use that to set the primer down. I think I'm going to go in with the blush shade first for my eye look. And I'm using my Morphe M504. Okay, so now that we have a transition shade down, I'm going to go in with this purple color down at the bottom. And I'm using my E55. I don't really like the way this one is working, so I'm gonna grab my E60. And while I'm here, I'm going to use my Moda Pro Crease brush. I also got this in an Ipsy bag, why'd I say Ipsy bag? In a Boxy Charm box previously as well. So to make this just a little bit darker right here in the crease, I'm going to use a brush that was in the box this month, which was the small taper blending E45 brush. So I'm going to go in with that same dark color and just put it right here. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here in the middle, the lighter purple, and put that underneath. I'm going to go in with that darker color now, the purple color. This brush kind of gives it more of like a blended look underneath. I'm sure this type of brush would be good for doing like a cut crease, kind of like blending in, because it's got such a point. And so I'm sure if you were trying to blend it in like a specific area, like a cut crease, that this brush would be really good for that. So next I'm going to take the very top shade, a shimmery one, and use my ring finger and just pack this on right here in the inner corner. a nice champagne-y color. Also take some on my pinky. Pop that right there. I might take a brush, a Wet n Wild, I don't know, it's just a flat shader brush. I will also use that color to highlight the brow bone. Yeah. I like the look that I did with that. Next, I would usually do eyeliner, but we got a mascara in the box, so I want to show you what my lashes look without having to compete with the black liner. So first I'm going to take my Tarte lash curler and curl my lashes. Okay, so this is the Big Lash with Argan Oil, Big Look with Argan Oil Pure Mascara. Kind of got a weird tip on the end of it, but let's go in. Someone's alarm keeps going off. Hope everything's okay. That's really good. Alright, that looks nice. I like it. I like it. I will definitely use that again. Really like that. I forgot about this eyeliner. This is a Makeup Geek what is me with talking today? My Makeup Geek Full Spectrum eyeliner in Obsidian, and it's just a black. Ooh, a dark, nice black. So I should have done this before. That is so smooth. I used to be, back in middle school, I used to always put black in the waterline, and I don't do that anymore, or as often, unless I'm doing like a real dramatic look. But for the sake of this video, to see if it like stays on the waterline, I'll put it there as well. That's actually really good. Now, obviously, I don't know if it's gonna stay there, but that is really promising. So this looks real crazy. So what I would do now is take some of that dark purple again on my M432 brush and kind of blend that out a little bit, because some of it got kind of in my lash line, which is fine, but doesn't look right. Putting black liner in your waterline at the bottom kind of gives you a more grungy look. It's not bad, but if that's what you're going for, if you're going for a more grungy look, eyeliner in the waterline is always something that'll enhance the look a little bit more. If you want to open up your eyes, a white or a cream colored liner in the waterline will make your eyes bright and more wide. So now I gotta put some mascara on my bottom lashes. And as usual, I'm using my Define Lash by Maybelline. So I really like the eye look that I was able to achieve with this, and I'm actually really digging the black liner and the waterline. That might be something that I continue to do. The last thing that I got in my box was Bare Minerals GenNude Buttercream Lip Gloss. I have a few of these. This one is called Cosmetic, which I do not have, and it's got a little bit of some shimmering particles in it, which I don't necessarily go for, but that's okay. And it's a little orange, which I also don't go for, so it'll be a nice addition to my box because it's not something I already have. Looks very attractive on my crusty lips. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. I could probably put, yeah, I think that's it. I'm done. I do really like these lip glosses. Like I said, I have a few other ones in my collection, and I do like them. Overall, I really like the look that I was able to achieve with all of the products. I think my glow is coming through. I really like the eyeshadow palette. I really enjoyed those colors. I went for the purple side. I don't know if I showed you guys the browns. Oh, I didn't. Hello. I didn't use the blush for blush. Let me put that on real quick. So I will use my Sigma blush brush. Okay, now we're done. So I really did like these eyeshadows, and I did not use the brown side because I felt like you've already seen things like that. So I used the purple side and the blush for my eyeshadow, and I really enjoyed the look that I was able to achieve. And then that black eyeliner was really nice as well, so I really enjoyed that. The lip gloss is good. It's definitely not a color that I would have chosen on my own, so it's nice that it was kind of gifted to me. And really liked the I really like the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Really enjoyed that, and I will definitely be using the Becca First Light Priming Filter for the primer. I don't think it helped me with my pores, which you guys know that that's what I struggle with the most. You know, it's not that bad. I definitely could use that on its own, maybe on like a less makeup day. Definitely will reuse that. I think everything in this box I would definitely use again. I believe that the box is no longer available anymore. I'm just kind of showing you the things that I received in my box. So if you missed out, I'm sorry. I think they do this every year, so maybe you can catch it next year. And if you'd like to subscribe to the monthly box, I'll leave my link down below so that you can sign up for your monthly subscription box. I really do enjoy getting these monthly boxes in the mail for $21, and everything that you get, it's definitely worth it. So if it's something that you like to purchase, definitely check the description box. I'll leave my link down below with everything that I used today, and the brushes I used as well. I always put those in the description box as well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please subscribe to my video. I'd really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys have a good day, good night, or good morning wherever you're at. Bye!